welcome to my channel. Today I'm here with Hope Mulring. Oh,
that was perfect. I love that.
It was so gorgeous. So today we've got our sweatpants on and we're bundled up in a blanket today because it is actually freezing in Texas, like 54 degrees or something. We decided it'd be the perfect occasion to do a mukbang.
Oh my gosh, that was perfect. Guys, I'm really hungry right now, so I might not like seem as energetic.
I know, for real. We are starving. We haven't eaten like basically all day. We moved. But today we're gonna be doing a Sonic mukbang. Oh, and honestly, there's just a lot of things that I want to address and I want to talk about because I feel like it's about time. And like, so we're gonna be spilling a lot of tea in this video that you guys have been wondering. I've been getting comments all the time about these two situations and we're gonna talk about them. But first, let's do a haul of everything we got from Sonic. Hashtag not sponsored.
I got this Sonic chili dog. I actually got a lot just because like it's my very first mukbang. So
it's your first mukbang. So cute. I love it.
And a blue raspberry slushy. And then I also got chicken strips and gravy.
And then I got a grilled cheese. You guys know I'm in love.
Ooh, it's sliced.
Ooh, it's golden brown. Oh, thank you, Sonic. We asked for 2 fries, but we got 1, so me and Hope are gonna be sharing this fry. I got a vanilla ice latte. I'm really nervous. My OG fans from like last year will know like what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about the whole situation with Annie LeBlanc. So, I'm nervous to tell you guys this and everything because I don't want like people to take my words and like twist them and make me sound really bad, and then I don't know, I feel like my career could fall apart and I'm nervous, but I'm just gonna talk about this because it's time. So last year at VidCon, me and Mia the gymnast did a collab. Mia Genoto is what her channel's called now, and we did a collab together and we became like best friends. Like we did so many collabs, and then that same weekend I met Flippin' Katie Donnelly, and I did a collab with her just because we had met and we were like, hey, you're super cool, I want to do a collab with you. And so it was kind of like a last minute thing. I did collabs with Flippin' Katie and Mia the gymnast, who both happen to be friends with Annie LeBlanc. And so at the time at VidCon last year, I didn't know a lot about her, like not gonna lie, because I don't really watch family vloggers, and so I didn't know much about her and I didn't really watch much YouTube, and so our lives just don't really like, you know, cross over. And once I became friends with some of her friends, then CVX came around, and by CVX I feel like she really started to blow up. So I knew a lot more about her, and Annie was there, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. So I vlogged with her. It's in my CVX vlog, and she's in the thumbnail and everything, and I just vlogged with her because Mia introduced me to her, because me and Mia are still best friends and stuff. She's in a part in my vlog, and she goes like, ah! So I was really excited, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so nice, she's so pretty in real life, and I'm gonna vlog with her, because that's kind of what YouTubers do. You see a YouTuber, and you want to vlog with them, and put them in your vlog. After I did that, it's really hard to explain without sounding like I'm trying to be mean to the fandom, and I'm not trying to be mean to the fandom. It's just some people in the fandom were really rude to me. I started getting so much hate just because I guess I made friends with Annie's LeBlanc's friends, and then I met her, and then our names were Annie, so people were saying stuff like, you're trying to steal her life, you're trying to like take over her friends, take all of her friends, get on her YouTube channel, you're a clout chaser, and all of that. So that was really, really hard for me because I was only 11, and I know I'm only 12 now, but a lot has happened since then. I have way thicker skin and I'm more confident. I'm just telling you guys the truth. That's what happened. I was really affected by it. Started responding to some of the hate, which guys, if you're getting hate, don't respond to it. That's not the worst thing. That's not how you do it.
By the way, I finished my chicken strips and now I'm on to the chili dog.
There was a fan account. There was a fan account of mine, and like, I feel so bad for this fan account, and I talked to her and I was like, I'm so sorry for what is happening to you right now. But there was a fan account who posted 2 slides on her story. One was like, oh my gosh, Annie and Annie should stop being compared because they're both awesome people and they're both really hardworking, and it was really sweet, and it was like, why would you compare 2 young girls who are just doing their life, you know? And then the second one was like, Annie Rose is better than Annie LeBlanc anyway because Annie Rose edits her own videos and stuff like that, and you know, stuff that was kind of rude towards Annie LeBlanc. Stupid me. I was gonna screenshot the first slide that was all nice and reposted it on my story and be like, oh, thank you so much for the support, I love you guys. But instead, I accidentally, and when I say accidentally, I mean that like I literally accidentally, and that was like the worst mistake of that year. Like, I hate saying I accidentally because it sounds fake. It's like, oh, I accidentally screenshotted the wrong one, but I accidentally screenshotted the wrong one and posted on my story. It made me sound really mean and bad, and I didn't think those things at all. And so then my mom started getting a million calls from fans. Someone had found her number and they were calling him and be like, your daughter's awful. Obviously, I took it down immediately. But for the next like 2 months, I basically got so much hate. There's nothing that I could have done because a few people from her fandom were so aggressive and so mean and so loyal to her. And I think there's these type of people in every fandom. The type of people that I was dealing with are like, if I had tried to speak out about anything, it would not help and it would ruin it.
They would just try to find a way to make it
bad. Yeah,
thing.
like to me and my family, we decided that like there was no point in like speaking out or like trying to defend myself because like it was just gonna end badly, and so I just lived with the hate for a little while and lived with it. We contacted their family, the LeBlanc family, and made sure that they knew that I didn't say any of those things. Annie is super nice, guys. If you've ever met her, she's really nice. She's really pleasant and happy. Honestly, the thing that happened was just I got a lot of hate for reposting something that I shouldn't have reposted. So it was kind of between me and her fandom and not me towards her. Like, then we saw each other again this VidCon and like it was fine. It's like nothing ever happened. Because to her, I'm sure in her mind nothing ever happened because like she wasn't a part of it. It wasn't like me and her having a fight. It was more like me and the fandom getting into trouble.
All I heard was that like people were hating on Annie because she had the same name as Annie LeBlanc. And for me, I thought that was stupid. But then Annie actually told me that story and it made way more sense. And I was like, oh. So for all of y'all out there that are still like keeping a grudge on everything, it's like Annie's a nice person and she has a great heart.
Moving on to the next story.
Okay, we need to come up with names for them. Lucy, Betty,
Samantha.
We're gonna talk about our friendship. And our personal friends that aren't YouTubers. From like this time a year ago, I'm sure lots of y'all knew that we weren't like really close to each other.
There was a time, if you scroll on my Instagram, there's one big gap and big period where Hope's not on it.
Yeah.
Which to me right now, thinking about that is so sad. It's so crazy because I love Hope more than anything in the whole world. She's so nice. And like, we get along just like perfectly.
I know.
Like me and Jay.
But like, yeah, because we're so the opposite, but that's why we love each other. Because like, we're the opposite in lots of many things, but we're the same in other things. We were in theater, if you didn't know, and we did theater, so we did the show, I think it started in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do Beauty and the Beast. I didn't do Beauty and the Beast, but she did, and she did it with Lucy, Samantha, and Betty. So it started off then because I didn't do it. So Annie was kind of like
do the show.
Always busy because I'm busy mostly during the week because I have school and YouTube and all that, so we usually find ways to hang out during the weekends, but that's when she had rehearsals, so like we couldn't barely hang out. Yeah, so I could tell that like Annie was kind of like changing.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like over dramatic and be like she was changing, but like
over dramatic.
I didn't really know what was going on, but there was a next show after Beauty and the Beast that was Willy Wonka, and that's
spring.
Yeah, in the spring, and that's when like everything started happening because I was excited because I could do it, and that means I would get closer to everyone and it would be so much fun. But little did I know that actually none of them really liked me.
And I'm mad at my old self.
So that's when all the drama came. There was boys there.
This is so sad. We like had weird feelings towards Hope. And like, okay, so here's the thing though. I don't think I actually had any hard feelings towards Hope at all because Hope had done nothing. She wasn't being mean to me or anything.
No.
I just like, I was so busy trying to please these other girls and I was trying to, you know, be the cool girl. I wanted them to like me all the time and I was too busy thinking about what they thought of me. But during Willy Wonka though, I think like me and Hope were a little more close. I did take photos with her sometimes and we filmed a few videos together a little bit. Me and Hope not really talking as well as like having to deal with a lot of girl drama and a lot of boy drama and just like just a lot of drama. And drama is honestly my least favorite thing. And like gossip and having to do with your friends gossiping about you.
Oh my gosh,
so
that was
hard.
Our biggest thing. Everyone always gossiped about everyone.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
And like, some advice to you guys. If you're in a relationship with people, you're with one of your other friends and you have a random urge to gossip about your other friends,
like you're
with that friend.
angry at them.
Yeah. Like that's not a good friendship. I never want to gossip about Hope. I was a terrible person back then, even though it was only like this spring. Now at the time period that we are, the show is like halfway through, and I was honestly starting to get really fed up with the drama. Even though I was super into it because I was always a part of the drama, I was starting to get really fed up because I realized, and my mom helped me realize, like, I have a YouTube channel, I have work, I have school, and like I'm spending my time in girl drama. So I started to get a little bit sick of the girl drama. Basically, one of the girls told me that there was a secret about one of the guys, and then she went, but I can't tell you. I had been told by someone that, like, oh my gosh, somebody has a secret, but you can't know what it is. I walked into the dressing room and I remember looking at you because I was like, I know Hope will be there to comfort me. But there was other people in the dressing room, so I went Hope and I like made eye contact with you, and then I stormed out because I couldn't like not cry, and my lips started to do like that quivering thing. And so Hope could probably, you know, tell that like I ran out of the room because I was about to cry and I didn't want a bunch of people to see me cry. So I went behind the building. We were on a break for rehearsals, thankfully. We didn't have to like do acting and stuff.
So I went over and I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I was so mad because like, what type of friend walks up to someone, says there's a secret, but I can't tell you?
And I know like, just off the words, it sounds bad, but when it builds up with all the drama, all of the lying, all of the gossip, I broke. I was like, I can't be in this friendship anymore. And I told the girls that. I was like, I don't want to do this friendship anymore. Yeah. And so for the rest of the rehearsals, I couldn't have anyone pick me up or anything early because it's really far away from our house. So for the rest of the rehearsals, Hope just sat there and I was crying in front of everyone and I didn't give a crap. And so Hope just sat there and cuddled me and gave me hugs while I was crying, and like all of the other three friends would look at me and be like, what's going on?
I know, we were literally like this.
We were like this, and I was crying, and in my head I was just like, why was I so mean to her this whole time? Like, oh my gosh, I felt so bad. So I decided to text Hope and be like, can you please spend the night? We met with Hope. She brought a huge bucket of candy, and we talked through everything. We cuddled, we went to my room, and we sang songs, we did karaoke, we talked about drama and life. It was amazing. And she just made me feel better after having such a really dramatic and sad day.
Okay, and so then after that, we started getting really close.
I started to get less into the drama. I stopped gossiping because I realized that like how just like awful it is. Like why would you gossip about your friends? Me and Hope are best friends again, okay? Me and Hope are best friends again. Yeah. We're filming all the time.
To ClamorCon together, that was such a fun experience. It was so fun.
So I got back from a cruise, and so I texted Betty and I was like, hey girl, what you doing today? And she was like, oh, I'm on a rooftop right now. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. Okay. Who else are you with? And she was like, no one. And then I texted Samantha, the other friend. I was like, hey, what are you doing right now? And she was like, oh, I'm on a rooftop. And I was like, who are you with? And she said, no one. And so I connected the dots. My friends were hanging out without me.
And at that time, so they all three texted that, and then I texted her like, hey, how much money would you bring to the mall? So she expected that I was there with them because that she thought I was going to the mall, but apparently I wasn't.
So I called the girls and I was like, hey, y'all are together, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, I guess. And then I asked them, oh man, I was such a, you know, pity person. And I asked them and I was like, why have y'all been not hanging out with me lately? Because lately, for around this time, I felt like they didn't want to talk to me and they didn't really want to hang out with me. When I called them and I asked them like, why don't y'all want me to come to stuff anymore? They were basically just started saying a bunch of things that they didn't really like about me. And they said, fame has changed me. And honestly, if y'all have known me since Jazzy Girls, I'm the exact same. I'm older and I like makeup now. So that just really set me off. And I was so done with the drama, and then hearing this, I was like, okay, I can't be friends with y'all anymore. But I just want y'all to get to know my life and like what my life the past year has been like. But now, ever since that friendship has been ended, I have been so happy. And I've been able to be myself. I've been able to focus on my YouTube videos and be fully myself, you know, and I've been able to have good friendship with you. And like everything in my life has been positive because I don't have all this gossip and drama.
It was funny because it actually happened the day before the 24-hour challenge. So we hanged out after that in the 24-hour challenge. We just talked all about it.
I wonder like how this is going to come across to other people, because some people might be like, that's awful, but like it's kind of good. It's good that all that happened. But like there's just those people in the world, and you might not even realize it, but they are there for you, and they're the nice ones. They're the people that you should keep in the world.
Yeah.
And that's like our last year friendship story.
We haven't been through so much. Like, I feel like everyone,
so much together, guys.
our whole audience is like, friendship goals, best friend goals, oh my gosh. Like, yeah, but we had to work to get to that friendship goals. It's not like we just meet each other and everything's perfect.
I'm not gonna be mean to the girls when I see them again. It's just, I'm just happy living my life with my friends. I wish Allie was here so we could be like, with my friends. Comment down below if y'all feel like you're in a bad friendship with someone and you need to like fix it, you know? Yeah. Because I wanna know and I wanna help you guys get through it because it's kind of, it's hard but easy to like just stop being friends. This whole thing has given us so much advice. We're so much wiser because of everything that went on, and like I cannot wait to tell my kids like, oh, you just, you know, I have all my tips. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, am I done with my coffee?
I'm done. I finished
a little bit
everything
left.
fast.
If you want us to do any more mukbangs, comment down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Oh, make sure to go check out Hope's video first though.
Yeah.